Hello guys, 54 here. I swear, what is today coming to? Two things involving wrestling has gotten the wrestling world buzzing today. So, long story short, I'll let the first thing be a bit short because it's not really the focal point of the video. Earlier today, we lost Mean Gene Okerlund, passed away at the age of 76 today. May he rest in peace. Condolences go out to his family, friends, and, the rest of the wrestling world who've known him, who are fans of his, all that, yada, yada, yada. I didn't mean to add that part, but I'm a bit pissed off because of a certain event that I just heard about. For those of you who don't know, earlier today, Toni Storm's account got hacked. I don't know what website it was on, but I'm guessing it was on Twitter or whatever. I don't know. But earlier today, somebody hacked into female wrestler Toni Storm's account, hacked into it completely, and had decided to post out pictures of her being fully nude. Now, I don't get people anymore these days. It's like, as the years go by, people just tend to get stupider and dumber, and good lord, it's getting ridiculous now. I mean, like, I just don't get why people would think that this is a good idea. I don't see why people think that hacking into a fucking account is a good idea. Like, for any reason. So, sorry. So, for me to hear that Toni Storm is off the damn Twitter all because some dumb fuck decided to hack her account and put nude pictures of her on the internet in some way. Dude, let me tell you, I may not know much about Toni Storm, but I will tell you this right now, it pissed me off. Nobody, man or woman, should go through this bullshit. Especially women, because, men love to have their, have pictures come out from time to time because of their own way. But in my book, unless it's the person themselves who want it out, to me it's disgusting how people decide to do this type of crap and, just think it's fun or whatever. Whatever their fucking bullshit reasoning is, they think they can get away with it, but honest to God truth, I just don't get people anymore, I mean, the United States has a dumbass for a president, so at this point, I don't know anything about this country anymore either, considering how it is. But, with this type of bullshit, that's a whole new low for me. No matter what country this person is from, that is just too low of a fucking thing to do. That is just basically invasion of privacy, really. That Toni Storm had a right to privacy with those pictures. And for somebody to hack into her account and, post them on the internet, that's just stupid. That is just terrible. I don't get people who do that. It's just, I just don't get it. Are we that fucking childish that we will stoop to that low to post nude pictures of women of any kind on the fucking internet? Are we that fucking low? Do we have that small a brain to do that? Personally, we shouldn't. In my opinion, we should not be having brains that fucking small that tell us, post the nudes. Because, I mean, dude, when you do something like that, that just shows how childish you are. Because, nobody ever wants another person to post nudes of them on the internet. Let the people behind those new pictures post up on the internet if they want to. It's not your choice, it's theirs. Not your property, it's theirs. If you don't like that idea, you can just stay in your parents' basement for all I fucking care. Because people that fucking stupid must be in their parents' basement if they're gonna act like that. So, I'm pretty sure you guys know who I fully support in this one. Yep, I solely and fully support Toni Storm as she goes through this bullshit time. All because some asshole decides to post nudes on the fucking internet. You know, I just don't get people anymore. Half the time. To me, half the time, people are just fucking children. I can act like a child myself, but at least I'm not posting damn nudes of other women on the goddamn internet. At least I'm not going so far as to, do the most illegal things you could possibly do, period, with anything. But the problem here is people think that this is okay, that they can get away with it, but the only problem is once they find out where you are, who it was, what your IP address is, if they can, then your ass would be in deep water, would be in very, very deep shit. Like, let me tell you guys, this is the worst offense on Twitter when it comes to a real-life pro wrestler I have ever seen, ever since that tweet with that one guy going off on Roman Reigns before SummerSlam. It's just, that tweet was sick. More twisted, more sick, more disgusting, more disturbing than this action. But this action is just as sick and disgusting as well. You know, I don't care what people think about what I say in this situation. In my opinion, the person behind the bullshit, behind these nude photos being leaked online, that person is a sick individual who I hope get what's coming to him. I would normally say if you want to if you enjoyed this video and like it, do whatever you want with it. But in this case, I'm too pissed off to care what you guys do with it. You guys can like it, dislike it. You can even comment on whether you agree or disagree with me, or just comment in general about what I said. Just do what you want to do with it about this video, as long as you don't flag it. Because in this case, this video is to show support to Toni Storm as she goes through this bullshit time in her career, you know. So I will see you guys on the flip side. I hope when you guys see me next time, it's going to be on a better note than my mood right now. So I'm just going to get off here, guys, before I get too carried away. Whoa! Sorry. I'm going to end off here, guys, before I get too carried away, and I will see you guys in the next video or live stream, whatever I do. But until then, guys, this is Freaking Force 9 signing off.